on the day after the telecom honchos presented their case to several ministers, including the finance and telecom minister, against the TRAI's proposals. Now CEOs of the top telecom companies held a press conference in the capital. Sanjay Kapoor, CEO and Joint Managing Director of Bharti Airtel, said that if TRAI's proposals were to go through, then the cost for consumers would go up by as much as 100%.
Our own belief is, based on the calculations and reality that we have with us, that figures and facts suggest that the implication of this change could be anywhere as high as 100% of the existing rates to be actually compensated by the customers. This would obviously vary from circle to circle, and it would, at a high level, come up to about 100%, and this includes the price elasticity impact that all of us understand, and we know that plays a big havoc in a market which is price sensitive like ours.
But the prices in especially the metros are so high that we would have to increase the price so much to cover that cost, which actually means, because it's impossible to say I have a very different price in Delhi than in UP East or in UP West. So it means that actually the guys in the rural areas start to subsidize the guys in the cities, which doesn't make any sense and which you have seen nowhere in the world before.
The industry currently has world's lowest tariff. The equipment that is provided is across the globe around the same equipment. But currently we operate at the world's lowest tariff. It cannot be possible that if the developed world is paying a particular price per megahertz of spectrum, how can a developing world pay this price? We are forgetting, in this discussion, we are forgetting common man.
Let's get into further details on this story, given that the telecom honchos are up in arms against TRAI's proposal. Gauri Dwivedi now joins in with more details. Gauri, we heard out some of the big people saying that this is going to cause havoc to the price-sensitive market and will ring a death knell for the Indian telecom industry.
Three big voices, but the message was pretty much the same. You heard all the three CEOs saying that these prices, these spectrum prices, will really mean a huge increase in tariffs. Of course, this comes a day after a lot of lobbying and posturing that was done by the telecom honchos. So it remains to be seen, this tariff googly, as to how much of it will be implemented. Will it be another case of posturing by the companies? Because let's not forget, India is also a very price-sensitive market, and all companies use the price lever to increase penetration. So in the event of 100% tariff hike, it will be a huge blow, of course, for the customers, but it would also mean that some of the other telecom companies who are not part of the GSM club would like to use the tariff lever. So it remains to be seen how much of this is actual posturing, but nevertheless, the numbers that have come out are staggering. At least 100% tariff hike in the metros, because as Martin Peters pointed out, metros subsidize the rural operations for all telecom companies. Secondly, it could also mean that the data services may end up being even costlier, because data really caters to the high end or the cream market really of the telecom market in India. And thirdly, it also means that going forward, there could be a lot more tariff hikes that could begin. The first one has already started by Vodafone, and there could be, of course, a series of hikes that could take place, because the financial hit on these companies is huge. On Vodafone alone, it is upwards of 10,000 crore rupees. Add to that, of course, the refarming bill that will be paid by Airtel and Idea, and you're talking about tens of thousands of crores, and of course, it's the subscriber that will bear the brunt of it.